Okay, today is Saturday, June 25th, I think. And oh my goodness, it was a real hot day, and it feels like I've wanted to do this for ever. Sort of rigged and repaired the garden boxes a little bit. I mean, it's just a fix for a little while, but at least I can use them this year. This board was completely rotted, but I reinforced it with another piece back here, and then a fresh piece of wood here, and then I used this bracket that I had and screwed it together, so that's pretty stable. Oh, hi, Bobo. And then on this garden box, I replaced the wood over there and the wood on this side. It was just some scrap wood that we had in the garage, and I was glad it was so thin because it was easy to saw. We don't have any power tools, so I had to use a hand saw, which I did, and it was tough, but I got it done. I also used a hand screwdriver, and I didn't have screws that were quite the right size, so I'm not loving that the screw is sticking out there. Maybe I'll take a hammer and try to cut that off there. But it's reinforced pretty well. I wasn't sure how it was going to go with the rotten wood. Actually down here you can see there's quite a gap there. It was like all rotted and like deteriorated, so I had to build up some mud here the other day to like bring this log up to this wood up to the right level, and it worked. It's it's just a quick fix because things were getting so bad, in fact, that I didn't have like sides. They were just like totally falling over, so I have 2 more screws to put in on the left hand side on that one, and then it should be good. They're definitely not perfect, but they're at least they're at least stable again, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now I can finally start working the soil and getting it spread out and get my plants in the ground. They're all hanging out down there on the deck. It was a really hot day, so I was actually glad to have everything in containers because I could keep things in the shade. Whereas last year when we had a heat wave, I had to rig up shade cloth, so I guess there is one positive to not getting things in the ground yet. I can't believe it's almost July and I'm still not planted. But I'm going to give it a go. I think a lot of things are going to be stunted, and maybe other things won't be. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. We'll see. But I am planning the autumn garden more so than I have in past years because it just makes more sense. I can start seedlings, right now in the garage under the lights, and then once they're hardy enough, get them out into the garden, and then, they'll be there and established once the autumn comes around. So I think the cat wants to go in. He hasn't really wanted to be out much today. I am babysitting him today. He just had his dinner. Hi, buddy. You ready to go home? That's how I know he's ready. He starts to sort of lead me to his house. Alright, I'll let you in just a second, buddy. So yeah, my plants are sort of scattered around. Most of them are over here. So you'll notice a lot of things are in larger pots. It's been a heck of a big job of potting everything. I feel like I'm basically just container gardening, but I do intend to get a lot of this into the ground, so I'm very excited about those basils. A couple other trays back here, my zinnias and my tomatoes. So and the cat is ready to go home, so I think he's ready. This will be the test. You want to go home, buddy? Are you getting used to the temperature? You're not really running home. Hi, sweetie. It is hot out. My hand is hot. I don't know if you really want me to pet you right now. You want to go home? I think I'll let him be out for just a little longer. Maybe I'll use this time to screw in those 2 other screws. And yeah, then I'll put him in for the night, close things down. And man, I wish I could just hit the ground running tomorrow, but I have other chores that are going to keep me from the garden, so then I have my work week. The saga continues. I never knew it wasn't such a great idea to start all these plants with a full-time job. It's just not really working out so well this year. Anyway, that is all for now.